They're going to try to stop our movement through fake stories, disinformation, misinformation, artificial intelligence. Why? Because of this. Put 69 up on screen. That is a early voting line at 7 a.m. in a battleground state of Georgia. Look at this right here. 7 a.m. wrapped around the building. It is happening all across the country. The early voting surge is real. It is palpable. It is tangible. Let's put the picture from University of Georgia yesterday as well. As you guys are getting that ready, let's play this tape here of first-time voter from Arizona, play cut 67.
Morning, guys. I have Francisco Josh Lara here with me. He's my first-time voter ever for Trump, and he was excited to vote, and so am I.
Let's hope we win this election.
Yep. Thank you, Josh. Bye.
Super simple, wholesome, and that's how you do it. You find one new first-time voter, and you bring them to the polls. First-time voters is what makes the difference. Speaking of which, look at this sea of red hats. Let's just show this up on screen. Yesterday, we went to the University of Georgia, and just do we have the contrast between the Harris-Walz table? I'm going to try to describe this to podcasting and radio as we get this. So as you can see on screen, guys, that's 5,000 people that came throughout the day. The Harris-Walz people decided it would be a good idea to set up a table to try to draw support for them. And honestly, it was the most sad, pathetic thing, right, Andrew, that I've ever seen. It was 5 or 6 misfits. Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 misfits. And I say that lovingly. I mean, it's just people that obviously they need some help. And they're working the table, and you know what they were giving out? They were giving out Pringles. I mean, again, this is real sad people. Who gives out? No, literally, those Pringles. They were giving out Pringles. And look at this. Let's play cut. Can we play this? Actually, I don't know if there's any swearing in this or not, but look at the contrast here of the 5 or 6 misfits and the 5,000 people for our outdoor Prove Me Wrong event on the campus at University of Georgia. This is not normal, everybody. This has not happened ever before. This is a conservative uprising that is happening on campuses, the likes of which has never happened in modern American political history. This has never happened before. In fact, we had a member of the mainstream media, as I would mention, and he was like, geez, this is unbelievable. And I asked him, I said, is anybody on the Democrat side doing anything like this? And he was like, no. They take young people so for granted. They do not have the infrastructure or the outreach. And Stacey knows this has been our vision for over a decade, right? Let's play cut 74 of the 5 misfits versus the 5,000 college. Yeah? We have it? Play cut 74. That is right there in the shadow of Sanford Stadium. And just the contrast is amazing. Again, that is a multi-billion-dollar presidential campaign funded of Harris-Walz. We are outspent, we're outgunned, and they got 5, people just giving out Pringles and, I don't know, little placards for Pringles and placards for Harris. We are out there, and the clip is a metaphor of our movement, of the surge. But it only materializes, everybody, if you go vote and you get your friends to go and vote, especially first-time voters. By the way, we're getting hundreds of emails right now. Do you see this, Andrew? Right here. This one right here is from first-time voter. Charlie, I took my daughter to vote on Saturday. This is her first presidential election. She's not a fan of politics, but I explained to her the importance of the election, and she voted for Trump. That's what we got to do. I don't care if she's not a friend of politics. You bring your son, you bring your daughter, you educate them. You say, we do this as a family. Fill it out. That's what you do, okay? And especially for those of you that have good relationships with your kids, you don't have to, no intimidation or bullying. You just explain, and then you go get breakfast afterwards, okay? It's that simple. But if you have people in your family that aren't voting, you're doing a disservice. This one here. Charlie, my beautiful granddaughter, Jada, turns 18 on October 31st. I'm bringing to go vote with her in Hudson, Wisconsin, and we are going there to go vote for Donald Trump and Hovde. How great is that? One more here. First-time voter, I want to thank you for what you're doing. My son, James, 4-time combat veteran, lived in Germany, will be his first time voting for Trump this Friday. Find new first-time voters, get them out to the polls.